time for maths. Now we're going to start off just by looking at some more 3D shapes. I'm going to slowly pull up to the camera the one we did last week. Let's see if you can remember as it comes up. So have a look. Look, can you see? It's got like a pointy bit at the top. It's curved all the way around. Can you remember what this is? And if I do it this way up, its base has a flat circular shape. It's a face that's a circle shape. It is a cone. A cone. So we looked at a cone last time. Let's have a look at a new one today. Now this is actually a 3D shape. What does it look like to you? It's like a ball, doesn't it? It's called a sphere. Can you say that? A sphere. Now it's completely curved all the way round. There's no straight edges. There's no points. It's just continuously curved surface all the way round. So your challenge is, can you find any spheres in your house today? Okay, so start with that one, and each time you find one, you can say, I have found, let's say you found a ball. I've got a ball, hang on. Here it is. I have got a ball and its shape is a sphere. How many can you find in your house? Good luck. Now, did you find any spheres? On my bead string here, they didn't have a hole all the way through them. I would say these were lots of spheres as well. Now, I've got a bead string here. Look how long it is. No, I can't even fit it in the camera. There are 100 beads on here. Okay, and I can prove that by finding out, first of all, how many are in this red section. Because if you have a look, it's like a repeating pattern. There's a red section, a white section, and then look, it goes red, white. What's going to go next? Red. What's going to come next? White. What's going to come next? Red. What's going to come next? White. What's going to come next? Red. And then white. Now I'm going to prove there's 100 by counting how many is in the red section and how many is in the white, and then it's the same all the way through. Okay, so can you help me first of all? So I've got this string. I'm going to move the red bead. So as I move it, count it please. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's all the red section. So there are 10 beads in this section. So there are 10 in that red section, 10 in that red section, and 10 in that red section, and 10 in that one. Now, how many beads do you think there'll be in the white section? I'm just going to lay them next to each other. What do you reckon? Can you see? That's a bit tricky to see it. How many do you reckon? Looks the same, doesn't it? I wonder if there'll be 10 in the white section as well. So you're going to count with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 in each of these sections. Right. Now I said there's 100, didn't I? Let's find out how many 10 sections we've got. So there's a group of 10. So there's one group of 10. Then we've got the next one, so that's 2 groups of 10. Oh, it's a bit tricky to show you this. And then the next one is 3 groups of 10. And then we've got the white one, and then that will be 4 groups of 10. Can you see we've got 4 groups so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the red, that's 5 groups of 10. And then the white one, 6 groups of 10. And then the red one, 7 groups of 10. And then the white one, 8 groups of 10. And the next red one, 9 groups of 10. And then look, we've got one left, so that's 10 groups of 10. Okay, so we've got 10, lots of 10. So to prove that is 100, we've now got to count in tens. I wonder how many of you can do that with me. Doesn't matter if you can't, this is just so we can talk about the number 10 and start thinking about bigger numbers, really. Right, you ready? So we've got 10, 20, 2 tens are 20, 30, can you see I'm counting tens at a time, 40, 50, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens so far, 50, then it goes 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I have got 100 beads on there, and thanks to Numberblock 10, I could use my knowledge of counting in tens to find that 10 tens make 100. To explore number 10 together then today, there is a part of your body, well, actually I can think of 2 parts of your body where you have 10 of them. Can you think of them? You've got your fingers and your toes. So it's up to you which one you choose to draw around. Don't really want any smelliness coming through the camera, but I suppose you could choose your toes. So have a go at drawing round both hands or both feet carefully. So carefully draw around them. Did I go all the way around? I can't remember. I did? Alright. So there's one of mine. I'm going to cut this out very carefully. And what's really important, because we're doing 10, please don't chop your fingers or thumbs off. You don't want to end up in paper hospital, do you? But also, we're going to need all of them. So I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay, so you can do that. And then we'll look at what we can do next. Okay, so I've got my 2 hands cut out. You might have your feet or your hands cut out. Now the first thing to do is, first of all, before we count them, we can use our hands to talk about left and right. If you have a look at your hand, on your left hand, you can actually make a L, a capital L for left, whereas if you use your right hand, look, it's backwards. So that's one way to help you remember. So I'm going to put a capital L on this hand. Make sure my thumb is the right way. Yeah, look, there's the capital L. Got my left hand, look for left, and then I'm going to do a capital R, capital R for right, because we have a left hand and a right hand. So we've got 2 hands, and we know that on one hand there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. If we know that, how many do we have on the right hand? We also have 5, don't we? And just by using our bodies, same with your feet, we know that we've got 5 and we've got 5, and altogether we've got 10. And we can prove that by writing the numbers on each finger. So I'm going to get my number formation sheet to help me. Here it is, it's with the letters, and then I'm going to put on each of my fingers the numbers. So I'm going to go 1, I have to turn it around a bit so I can see what I'm doing, 2, what's a bit wibbly wobbly, 3, 4, 5, you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to go 6, 7, oh, this one's a bit tricky to write, 8, 9, 10. That I've proven that I've got 10 fingers, thumbs all together on my hand, and then I can decorate my hands however I want to. I think I'm going to decorate them with the colours of the number blocks. So for 1, I'm going to have some red. And for number 2, what colour will I have for number 2? Some orange. I'm just doing this quickly. You can decorate all over and make it really nice. What colour would I have for number 3? Let's have a yellow. What about number 4? Definitely green. I might even do it as a square. And then number 5, high 5. She likes 5, doesn't she? So she's got her one hand. Number 5 is a bluey colour, isn't it? And then number 6. She likes dice, doesn't she? So I'm going to do my dice spots in purple. Oh, and then what's number 7? Rainbow, isn't it? So I can use all of those colours that I've already done to make number 7 rainbow. What's the next colour I need? We've got blue. Oh, my rainbow's getting a bit small, isn't it? Indigo. I have to do it very gently. Have I got another purple? I've got a purple pencil crayon somewhere. Indigo. Well, I'm not sure if that's a very good rainbow, but I'm sure you could do better if you were doing the number blocks. What colour is Octoblock? There's pink. What colour was number 9? Poor number 9 with his colds all the time. It's grey. I think this is a grey colour. And then we met number 10 yesterday. You remember what colour number 10 is? Well, she's white with red around her. So I'm going to do a number block like that. And that's because she's 1, 10. And number 1 is red. So have a go at making sure you know that you have 10 on your hand and on your feet. And if you wanted to afterwards, you can always do some printing with your feet or hands in paint, couldn't you? Make lots and lots of 10s. Thank you, Puffins.